Top story, the Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah makes a pitch for tougher action against Pakistan. Addressing a police function in the valley, Omar Abdullah said militancy is not over and a befitting reply should be given.
अगर हमारे सरहद के पास रहने वाले लोगों को निशाना बनाया जा रहा है तो हम भी निशाने का जवाब निशाना देके जानते हैं। अभी तक करना नहीं चाहते। करना इसलिए नहीं चाहते हैं क्योंकि हम नहीं चाहते कि आम लोगों को मुश्किल का सामना करना पड़े। लेकिन एक के बाद एक इस तरह के हमले जो हैं वो बर्दाश्त नहीं किए जा सकते।
And Shuja ul Haq joins us live from the valley. Shuja, coming to you, this is clearly a way by Omar to put the onus on the centre of taking action against Pakistan, especially after the aggressive behaviour of Pakistan in the last few weeks at the line of control and the international border.
Well, that's right. This is the Chief Minister talking tough here on the issue of ceasefire violations, not only on the international border in Jammu region, but also on the line of control that have been that has been happening over the past few weeks. What the Chief Minister intends to point at here, he did the same thing just few days back in Srinagar in another function. He said that in this kind of atmosphere, the talks would not possible. Pakistan will have to understand that violence is not an answer to anything. And now today he made it very categorical, saying that that if they are resorting to violence from their side of line of control or international border, we will also be forced to respond in kind. And this is Chief Minister talking. He's the elected head of the state talking just ahead of the Home Minister's visit to the state. So clearly he's sending across a signal to the center government as to, now is the time to talk tough when it comes to Pakistan. If Pakistan has continuously been firing at the Indian force or the Indian side, injuring people on this side, that is not something which will be taken lying down. That is pretty much the underlying message here.
Shuja, do stay with me. We're also joined by Kamal in the newsroom. Also, I have Mr. Dogra joining us on the phone line. Mr. Dogra, very good morning to you. You have Omar Abdullah now come out and talk tough. He says it's time that India fights back. What do you really make of this message? Because it seems that Omar is really putting the onus on the government at the centre to take action against Pakistan now.
Well, I think Omar Abdullah is reflecting the sentiments of the people. Remember, it was the people who fought against the Pakistani terrorists in 1965, as well as in 1947-48 when they committed all the atrocities against Kashmiri women, especially. Now, but Omar Abdullah has to speak with a steady voice because over the last 4 years he had only been talking about removal of Armed Forces Special Powers Act because he thought the terrorism was over in Kashmir. Now he knows that over the last couple of months, Pakistan has violated ceasefire 200 times precisely to push in more terrorists and precisely to create more terror. That is why 3 villages have been evacuated voluntarily by villagers because they fear for their life. So what Omar is reflecting is really the wish of the people, that enough is enough. And we must do something which stops this menace. And this is not the first time.
But what do you make of this statement by Omar when he says government must explore other options? What are these options that Omar is really talking of?
Well, obviously, Omar Abdullah himself or his state police cannot think of other options. It has to be done at the central level. So he is absolutely right there because it is the responsibility of the army and our security forces like BSF to give a response. And if he is thinking in terms of other options and advocating other options, one of them could be hot pursuit, which was something that Pandit Nehru had also thought of in 47-48 when he got extremely disappointed with the attitude of Pakistan and their behavior. But hot pursuit or other options were really exercised by Lal Bahadur Shastri and Indira Gandhi.
All right, Mr. Dogra. Right. Thank you so much for joining us here on Headlines today. I'm also joined by Kamal from the newsroom. Kamaljeet, coming to you, this statement by Omar is coming a day before you have the Home Minister visiting Jammu and Kashmir. This will really put the pressure on Sushil Kumar Shinde.
Well, definitely so, and we've seen ceasefire violations increasing both in Jammu and Kashmir, and not just only on LOC but also on international border, which is a worrying factor. On the other hand, we also notice that Nawaz Sharif is raising this particular Kashmir bogey in United States, and obviously they have a design in mind. And what Sushil Kumar Shinde intends to do is have a unified command meet, and obviously have all the forces put together, and obviously give a befitting response. Time and again, India has restated that the fact remains that they are capable of giving a befitting reply. They do not want to escalate tensions. We've seen it happening early in the year, but obviously now is the time when they want to take it one at a time. They know that elections are around the corner. Pakistan knows this is not the time that India would want to engage with them. So obviously they're using a different sort of tactics, but the worrying factor is that on line of control and international borders, there have been increasing ceasefire violations. People are extremely tense. They want peace, and as Mr. Dogra was pointing out, that Umar Abdullah government, who've been asking about removal of AFSPA from the valley, cannot reiterate stand now. The reason being the violence is escalating, infiltration attempts are really high, and the fact remains that the army was on all high alert
Yes.
till the elections are going to be there.